1. What is the primary function of DNA? DNA stores genetic information and provides instructions for making proteins. 2. How can mutations lead to cancer? Mutations can damage genes that control cell division, causing cells to grow and divide uncontrollably. 3. What is the role of proteins in regulating cell division? Proteins tell cells when to grow, divide, repair themselves, or stop dividing. 4. How does cancer disrupt homeostasis? Cancer causes uncontrolled cell growth, which interferes with the body's normal balance and functions. 5. How do gene mutations affect organ systems? Mutations can cause organs to malfunction and affect other body systems that depend on them. 6. Healthy versus cancerous feedback mechanisms. Healthy cells respond to signals that stop cell division. Cancer cells ignore those signals and keep dividing. 7. How does cancer affect multiple body systems? For example, lung cancer can affect the respiratory system and reduce oxygen delivery by the cardiovascular system. Unit 6/7, Genetics and Evolution. 8. What is an autosomal recessive trait? A trait that appears only when a person inherits two recessive alleles VEF. 9. Genotype versus phenotype. Genotype equals sign genetic makeup VEF, FEF, FEF. Phenotype equals sign physical trait shown. 10. Homozygous dominant. FEF. 11. Heterozygous. FEF. 12. Homozygous recessive. FEF. 13. Probability using Punnett squares. Example, FEF. 14. Central dogma. DNA-RNA protein. 15. Substitution mutation. One DNA base is replaced by another. 16. Insertion mutation. Extra DNA bases are added. 17. Deletion mutation. DNA bases are removed. 18. Why is genetic testing important? It helps identify genetic disorders and disease risks. 19. What do mountains do to gene flow? They separate populations and reduce gene flow. 20. Genetic drift. Random changes in allele frequencies in a population. 21. Bottleneck effect. A disaster greatly reduces a population size and genetic diversity. 22. Founder effect. A small group starts a new population with limited genetic variation. 23. Natural selection. Individuals with helpful traits survive and reproduce more. 24. Adaptation. A trait that helps an organism survive and reproduce. 25. Environmental selective pressures. Factors such as predators, temperature, and food availability that influence survival. 26. Climate change and populations. Climate change can force species to adapt, migrate, or face extinction. Unit 8. Climate change and wildfires. 27. Factors contributing to wildfires. High temperatures. Drought. Dry vegetation. Climate change. 28. Causes of global climate change. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and pollution. 29. Weather versus climate. Weather equals sign short-term atmospheric conditions. Climate equals sign long-term average weather patterns. 30. Greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases trap heat in Earth's atmosphere, warming the planet. 31. Sustainable urban development. Using public transportation, electric vehicles, and energy-efficient buildings to reduce co-emissions. 32. Climate change impacts on ecosystems. Habitat loss. Species migration. Endangered species. Ecosystem disruption. 33. Wildfire mitigation strategies. Fire-resistant building materials. Defensible space around homes. Controlled burns. Emergency planning. Key vocabulary quick definitions. Genetics, study of heredity. Homeostasis, maintaining internal balance. Mutation, change in DNA. Cancer, uncontrolled cell growth, cell division, process of making new cells. Trait, characteristic passed from parents. Genotype, genetic makeup. Phenotype, physical appearance. Adaptation, trait that improves survival. Speciation, formation of new species. Gene pool, all genes in a population. Climate, long-term weather pattern. Mitigation, Reducing harmful effects.